Hey guys, Jerry Bierman, owner-operator of Learn Glass, and today I'm going to give you another quick tip. So I was just talking to some of our staff about glass and over a period of time how glass can become discolored. And so I've got two samples for you guys today, one glass and one hardware actually. So this is kind of what we call acid etch glass, and the first word should give you an indicator, right? So regular clear glass, which you guys are all familiar with, is clear. However, if you put the glass under a microscope, you would actually see little pores. Just like if you put my skin, my pores, under a microscope, you would see little pores everywhere. Well, acid, if you apply acid to pores, then all of a sudden you'll take clear glass, think about clear glass that does have pores on it under a microscope, and then you introduce acid to it. And what ends up happening is you start to enlarge the pores, right? So as you enlarge the pores, you end up getting a surface that we call acid etch, right? So it's been acid applied to the glass, and over a period of time, I don't know chemically how much time is spent with the wash of acid over the glass to make it obscure, but in essence, that's what happens. So sometimes we'll have clients call us and they'll say, hey, my glass, I can't get it clean. And so we'll say things like, well, just use the spray away, the alcohol-based glass cleaner, or we'll say use a squeegee. But what I was talking to my project managers about a few minutes ago is that you actually have to diagnose what that means. What does it mean that the glass isn't clean? Is the entire piece of glass obscure? And if the answer is yes, then that means most likely a product was applied to the glass over a period of time, like chemicals, vinegar, which is acidic and based, or CRL, for instance, or bleach. And if you apply bleach to glass over and over and over again, over a period of time, you'll start enlarging the pores, and the glass will actually start to look foggy, right? Foggy, and clients will say, I can't get the glass clean. And the glass is actually clean. It's just been, chemicals have been introduced to the glass, and now the pores have enlarged. The other thing that's really important is that you recognize, or that is to know, is that all the hardware we use from reputable manufacturers, that this hardware is designed to be installed in a wet environment. Like this powder coating, Connor's going to show you a picture of a hinge that it looks like the powder coating has been eaten away. And again, think about this. The manufacturer makes the product for a wet environment, right? And so water is not going to eat away the powder coating on the glass. And if it does eat away the powder coating on the glass, Amy, what might that do to your skin? Like, think about that. If water is eating away the powder coating in your house, what does that do? Like, and you drink that water. So it's unlikely, Connor, that the water is going to deteriorate the powder coating. What's more likely, and Connor will show you this picture, is the powder coating is actually being disintegrating, if you will, by chemicals that are being introduced. So one of the questions I ask clients is, what chemicals do you use to clean the glass? Because as we mentioned with bleach, it will, right, enlarge the pores and make the glass look hazy, and bleach will eat the powder coating off the hardware. The material we use in a wet environment, for the sake of this quick tip that's getting a longer tip, will not create problems with the glass. The water will not create problems for the powder coating by itself. It's typically, or I'll just say typically, the introduction of some chemicals. So a longer tip today, but I think it's important to recognize what type of products we use in a wet environment and then what will compromise the quality of that product.